Welcome to Unusual Curiosity. I'm Tracy.
I'm Heather.
And I'm Taylor.
Today we're going to learn about the birth of Santa Claus. I love Santa Claus. I love the idea of him, his beautiful beard, his round belly. But the actual inspiration for our modern day Santa, St. Nicholas, is nothing like our beloved gift giver. Today we explore the actual man behind the Santa lore, and it's not what you expect. St. Nicholas wasn't jolly. He wasn't round, and he didn't laugh like a bowl of jelly. He was
So did
stern.
he have a six-pack?
He might have. He might
A
have.
6-pack of what?
A whoop ass. He did. He did. He was the man. So he was stern, he was fierce, and he was miraculous. And after his death, his bones traveled across continents, were stolen twice, mysteriously leaked liquid, and now rest in pieces across Europe and even in Chicago. This is the true story of St. Nicholas, the wonder worker, the legendary bishop, and the unlikely seed that grew into Santa Claus.
So he does travel all over the world, just in pieces.
Literally.
Turns like that's dark turn on Christmas.
You know how the pieces they dropped to the chimney? No, I'm kidding. They didn't.
Oh my goodness. Mom, why do I have a bone?
That's just
Wasn't
Santa Claus'
cool.
foot.
His bones. I'm kidding. That is not true part of the story.
His bones?
No, dropping pieces of his bone in the chimney.
Oh.
That's fake. Sorry, I made that up.
I would have believed it, obviously.
Oh my gosh. St. Nicholas was born around 270 Patera, which is now southern Turkey. He was raised wealthy, but his life took a different path. When his parents died, Nicholas inherited a fortune and immediately gave it away. He dedicated himself to charity, to justice, and to the poor. Those
What a
three
good
traits, he was a good man. Those three traits braid through every legend that follows. The most famous story involves three young daughters whose father, overwhelmed by debt, planned to sell them into slavery. Some versions explicitly say prostitution. Nicholas, learning this, crept to their home under the cover of night and tossed bags of gold through the window, one for each girl. One bag fell into a stocking, drying by the fireplace. That single act, saving 3 children from bondage, is the origin of stockings.
So should we get money in our stockings instead of like little gifts?
No, you get saved from slavery.
I mean, gold is, freed from slavery.
Yeah, I mean, 6 of one, half dozen the other, right?
Yeah.
Needs that.
Yeah. But Nicholas's compassion balanced an iron spine. He once stopped an unjust execution by literally grabbing the executioner's sword. He confronted corrupt officials, and at the Council of Nicaea, he slapped the heretic Arius so hard that he was temporarily stripped of his bishop title. He said,
That's
"What's
a
up?
hard slap.
Dang.
What's up, bishop?"
Woo!
You know what that
I
sounds
thought
like?
you were going to stop it like, what's up, bish?
Fishes.
Oh my gosh. Bishes.
Bishes.
What's up, bishes?
Oh my gosh, what if we got a t-shirt that said that, like had Santa slapping and said, what's up, bishes? Nobody would get it.
No, to us, but we're weird.
That's all
so.
that matters. And whoever watches this thing, they'd get it.
Yeah.
Comment if you want a what up
Maybe
dishes Santa Claus t-shirt.
Maybe that's what we should call our followers, the unusual bishes.
Oh my gosh.
Let us know if you like it.
Funny.
St. Nicholas was not a soft man. He was righteous and terrifying to the wicked. There's a story medieval Christians loved and modern audiences find unsettling. During a famine, a butcher lured 3 children into his shop, murdered them, and stored their chopped remains in a barrel to sell as meat. Nicholas reportedly walked into the shop, sensed the evil, prayed, and the children reassembled and came back to life. It's macabre.
What?
is disturbing, and it's one of the core stories behind calling him the protector of children.
The reassembler of children. That's messed up.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
That's like
Well, I don't know if it's true. It's lore, but it's crazy lore. Medieval paintings even show Nicholas standing beside a tub of dismembered children. I haven't seen that painting. Not sure I want to put that one up. Here's my Christmas
Nope.
picture.
Yeah, just dismembered children.
He is known as the saint of sailors, beggars, thieves, the falsely accused, and now resurrected children. Nicholas was building a supernatural resume. After his death in 343 AD, Nicholas was buried in Myra. And then something strange happened. A clear, sweet smelling liquid began to collect beneath his tomb. Witnesses called it manna or myrrh. Believers said it healed illnesses, extended lives, and protected sailors. Nicholas's favorite group.
So did they drink it? If it
Apparently,
protected them?
I
Or
guess
they
they
put
would
it in a
drink
little
it or
jar?
maybe wear it or put it on like perfume or rub it on the bottom of their feet before they went
was
to
it
bed at
candy?
night, like Vicks. Well, they said a sweet. It was a
Yeah.
sweet smelling liquid.
And you said it came from his tomb?
Yeah, like his bones leaked it.
So who the
Allegedly still
hell
do.
Okay, so who had the idea of like, "Oh, it smells sweet. I think I'm just gonna taste it."
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
didn't
know.
you teach us when we were kids, don't take candy from strangers? Kinda seems like the
Or
same way, but
bones?
he's dead.
Dead
Or
Don't
bodies?
lick dead
bones?
people.
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know, that
that's
just seems
nasty.
wild to me.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Wait, were his bones colored like candy canes?
I don't know. Maybe they taste like peppermint.
I ain't willing to find out.
Me neither.
Scientists today say it is condensation. Believers say it happens too consistently to be condensation. In Bari, Italy, where most of his bones eventually ended up, this manna is still collected once a year. So it's just weird. Like his body was in two different places and it still leaks this stuff.
Is it the ground
Yeah, but
or
it's like two different places because he was in Myra and now he's in Barry and it still leaks this manna. I
has
don't know.
anybody ever tested it?
No,
No, but they've
not that I
eaten
know
it.
of. Well, it depends on what you mean by tested.
Well, like, okay, if someone's like, "Hey, why is it leaking?" Are they taking it to a lab and like testing the substance that's coming out of it? Or like finding the cause of why it's leaking?
No, they're doing the Cousin Eddie and they're putting their finger in it.
Save the neck for me, Clark. Nah. No,
You
I'm
know,
good.
the part of the show where she's got the jello in the box and it's green and she puts her finger in it and then he licks it off her finger and he's like, ooh, lime.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay. So a saint who dies and then starts leaking liquid, the legend only grew stronger. Almost 700 years after Nicholas died, Myra had fallen under threat. Italian merchants feared his relics would be destroyed or stolen by rival powers. So they did what any medieval city desperate for prestige would do. They stole him first. 47 merchants from Barry sailed to Myra under a false pretense of business. They reached the church, and the monks tried to protect the tomb, but the merchants pushed past them, cracked open the sarcophagus, and reportedly found the bones floating in the fragrant liquid. That same mysterious manna. Like, how
What
much
they
was
What?
there?
Ugh.
Floating in this stuff? Like, how much liquid
Where is it
could the
coming from?
bones? Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Like
how
if
much
he's
liquid
dead,
could
how
these
is
put
it
have?
like how is it
That's what I'm
being
saying.
made?
I don't know.
And who,
That's
again, back to this thing, who had the idea of, I'm going to taste it? Who does
I don't know.
that?
Or I'm gonna put it on my body because I mean, I guess when they think people that believe in saints believe they're holy, so nothing from them could be dangerous. I guess, right? That's the belief is that if they're saintly, they're holy and they're protected and which will protect you. So he's Saint Nicholas and you can take a bath in the manna and you're going to be healed. Or
It's
eat a
still a
bowl
dead
of
body.
manna. It's
That's
disgusting.
disgusting.
Yep.
It is gross. None for me, thank you. So the merchants seized the bones. They fought off the locals and smuggled the relics back to Italy. Barry built a grand basilica for the remains. To this day, Barry celebrates the theft as a holy act. But here's the twist. Barry didn't take the entire skeleton. Someone else came later. In 1100, decades after the Barry heist, Venetian sailors arrived in Myra. According to the records, the tomb wasn't empty. There were still bones inside. So the Venetians took those too. That means either Barry didn't take the full skeleton, the Venetians took the wrong bones, or Nicholas somehow had more remains than one human body should. So Venice built its own shrine. To this day, both Barry and Venice claim authenticity. His skeleton was now in pieces, politically, religiously, and geographically. But if you think the story ends there, it doesn't. A small bone fragment, part of the left pubic bone, now resides in Morton Grove, Illinois, at the Shrine of All Saints outside of Chicago. The relic traveled across centuries, from ancient churches to European private collections to the United States. In 2017, Oxford researchers tested a microsample. The result? The bone dates to the 4th century, exactly when St. Nicholas died. Even more intriguing, Barry's relics include the upper left pelvis. Chicago's fragment is the lower left pelvis. Anatomically, they could belong to the same person. But no one can prove it. Apparently, there hasn't been DNA testing simultaneously on both parts to see if it belongs to the same person. But the possibility is pretty eerie. A saint whose bones were once revered as holy treasures has a piece resting in suburban Illinois, of all places.
I know. I'm wondering how it got all the way over here.
Yeah, I think it came from like some kind of private collection. It's amazing. Like people will steal and sell relics. Money talks, right? So
That it does.
You know.
Wouldn't they test them to see if they were same after all these years, though?
A good question. I think churches, like the Catholic Church, they revere these pieces, so they're very resistant to want to have them tested or put them in any danger of being destroyed at all.
What if it wasn't Saint Nick, and they're just holding on to some random bone?
Possibility. I mean, personally, I think that it's compelling that the pieces match up. So one has the upper, one has the lower. They probably belong to the same person. But whether or not that person is St. Nicholas, no one will ever know because we don't have the DNA of St. Nicholas, or no one can
Right.
prove that's the DNA of St. Nicholas, even if the two pieces match up. Could be any Joe Blow.
That's wild.
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
So they were grave robbers.
In 2017, ground-penetrating radar beneath the church in Demra, Turkey, Nicholas's home, revealed a hidden chamber beneath the floor. Inside appears to be an untouched ancient sarcophagus. Turkish archaeologists believe it may be Nicholas's original tomb, still sealed, still intact. If true, then Barry and Venice stole the wrong bones, or the monks hid the real body, or the relic trade mixed up remains centuries ago. The chamber remains unopened, probably will never be opened, and the mystery stays alive.
Interesting.
So, it is interesting. St. Nicholas didn't start as Santa. His transformation took 1,700 years. The Dutch brought Sinterklaas to America, a stern bishop in red robes who rode a white horse, judged children, and delivered secret gifts.
I judge children all the time. Rather, I judge their parents.
I knew one of you were going to say
I'm
that.
like, wow, that kid's being a little ass.
Or the parents are being assholes.
You
spade,
both
spade.
told me I couldn't swear, and over here, you two over here,
Well, we told you not to say the F word.
I'm gonna say it out of spite.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
I gotta
Santa is
say-
going
Yeah.
to judge you.
Yeah,
Santa Claus is
asshole.
judging.
I can buy my own gifts now. Jeez, oh Pete.
Oh my goodness. Washington Irving reimagined him. The author wrote humorous stories in 1809, portraying Nicholas as a magical skywriting figure. The poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" changed him forever. The 1823 poem made him jolly, elf-like, chimney-traveling, reindeer-driving. Thomas Nast gave Santa his body. In the 60s, the illustrator turned him round, bearded, northern, and cozy. He invented the North Pole, toy-making elves, and the naughty and nice list. Taylor, just saying.
You ain't on the nice list.
You ain't on the nice list. Why is it just me? Everybody gonna think I am the mean one. I didn't say you were the mean one.
We're both
No,
nice.
no comment. Nice-ish.
Ouch. That one hurt right here.
How's it feel?
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I'm sorry, guys. Savage and funny and judgmental.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Finally, Coca-Cola sealed the image. In the 1930s, artist Hayden Sundblom created the modern Santa that we know today, with the red suit, white fur, rosy cheeks, and friendly smile. A thin bishop, probably with a six-pack, from the 4th century became a global icon of joy. I wonder if he did have a six-pack.
But why'd they
Probably
make Santa
not.
fat? Why'd they make Santa fat?
Because fat people are always more fun.
Well,
That's
okay,
true. They
you
are
also...
funny. I'm funny because I'm fat too, so it's fine.
My gosh.
That's why everybody
Well,
says
okay.
I'm funny. Oh my god.
Anyway, so the story of St. Nicholas stretches from miracles to myths, from bone thieves to suburban shrines, from ancient Myra to the glittering North Pole. Somewhere across Europe, and maybe in Chicago, his bones still rest. His manna still drips. His story still evolves. And every December, whether we know it or not, we celebrate a man whose life was stranger, darker, and more miraculous than any Christmas tale.
Okay, it is kind of sad though if it's not his real body. We don't know whose it is, and they're just kind of like out there spread amongst the world. It's just kind of sad to think about.
I've heard like people like to be remembered. So like particularly this one other podcaster that I know likes to go to graveyards and he talks to the people that he'll say their name and say, "Hi, how you doing?" So his theory is that they like being remembered and it keeps their spirit happy or whatever. So maybe the person who's, if it's not St. Nicholas, I don't know, maybe their bones are being revered and they like it. Or maybe they don't like it because they're being called St. Nicholas and they're like, "I ain't St. Nicholas.
Yeah.
Joe Blow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Joe Monk.
Joe Mama.
Joe Monka."
Oh my gosh. Sorry,
You
Joe.
I
wish.
don't even know where that came from.
Your mama's house.
What the hell? My goodness.
Taylor,
been a long
what did
day.
you ask Santa for?
Good question.
You don't know what you asked Santa for?
Money.
Me too.
Living is expensive.
I know. Isn't it?
Yep.
Welcome
That
to
it
the
is.
real world.
I just didn't want to say it out loud because I don't want people to think I'm like, what's the word?
Poor?
No.
Greedy?
Yes.
Oh,
There.
okay.
So that's a
I'm
better
like, everybody's
reference.
poor and most people are greedy, so
And everybody
This is
wants
true.
money. So if one person says something about me asking for money, go away. We don't want you here anyway.
Gosh. You took such a long pause. You're like, go. Or, go away. We don't want you here. But there's like a good 5 to 6 second pause between that. Like,
I was buffering.
my brain buffers all the time.
oh my gosh. At this time of night, mine sure does. After a long week at work, where my real job where I have to think every day. Yeah. Heather, what did you ask for Santa from Santa?
Books.
Oh, books.
Books.
Any particular books?
So I've been reading and watching a couple TikToks on it. It's called Alchemized. I don't know the author. I can't think of her name. I think it's a her. But it sounds pretty good. It sounds very intriguing. So I asked for that one. And then there's another one called, I think it's called The Red Letter. It's part of a series. I think it's of 2 books. The first one's called The Orphanage by the Lake. Again, don't remember the author's name, but they sound very good. So I'm excited to see
Interesting.
if I will unwrap them.
See,
Interesting.
Heather sounds more wholesome than I do because I just said money.
Oh, I also asked for money, but
It just makes me sound like a horrible person.
you're not a horrible person. You're not.
Okay, Mom, what did you
You're
ask
not.
Santa?
I asked for a pit bull or a capuchin monkey.
Oh, we could go to the shelter right now.
Or
Right now, let's go.
a hairless cat, and I guarantee I'm not getting any of the above.
Probably not.
These
I
live
would say
like way longer than you. They live like
What?
40 years.
What does? Wait,
no,
what?
I didn't mean it.
damn, bro. That was cold. That
I
was
asked for
cold.
a tortoise.
I thought that's not what I meant.
Wait,
Don't
a
monkeys
capuchin
live a long
monkey
time
lives.
too?
They can. Maybe I get a middle-aged monkey so we can grow old together.
There you go. I didn't mean
You
like
don't
that.
think
Heather,
I
you
can
took
pull
away
out
all the
another 40
context.
years? Wait. You don't think I can pull
No.
out another 40 years?
I hope you live another 60, 70 plus years, Mom.
I hope so too. However, I am reading the Wormwood Prophecy, and
Are you?
I am. So according to that, I don't want to scare you. Okay,
It's
the
fine.
asteroid's going to hit Friday, April 13th, 2029.
Yay.
So it doesn't matter.
2029?
Yeah. So you got like a little over 3 years left. Enjoy. Anyways, hey, thank you for joining us on Unusual Curiosity. You can like and subscribe, rate us, or email us at unusualcuriosityforyou@gmail.com. Everybody have a very Merry Christmas, and thank you for listening.
Merry Christmas.
Hey.
Bye.